What if I told you, that right now, at this very moment, your future self might be watching you, or your past self might be walking somewhere behind you? What if time wasn't a straight line, but a flexible road you could jump across, rewrite, or even destroy? Today, we're going to open a door humanity has feared and dreamed of for centuries. A door that leads to paradoxes, impossible choices, alternate versions of us, and consequences that could erase our entire existence. This is what would happen if time travel was possible. Welcome back to Information World, where we explore the mysteries of our universe one mind-bending question at a time. And today, we're diving into one of the most powerful ideas ever imagined: time travel. Is it possible? What would it feel like? And what dangers would humanity face if we unlocked the ability to move through time? Get comfortable, because this journey is unlike anything you've heard before. Let's begin. Time travel has always lived in the space between science and fantasy. We see it in movies, books, and games, characters jumping into the past to fix mistakes or leaping into the future to see what's coming. But what if it wasn't fiction anymore? What if time travel became real? To understand what would happen, we first need to understand what time actually is. Time isn't just a clock on the wall or a number on your phone. It's a dimension just like up, down, left, and right. We live inside time the same way fish live inside water. We move forward, second by second, unable to stop or go backward. But physics tells a different story. Einstein showed us that time is flexible. It can stretch, bend, and slow down. Gravity affects it. Speed affects it. If you travel near the speed of light, time slows for you. This means your future self could return to Earth and find everyone decades older, while you've only aged a few years. This is already a form of time travel to the future, and it is scientifically proven. But what about traveling to the past? That's where things get dangerous. Imagine humanity invents a machine capable of bending space-time, a device that allows us to exit the flow of time and re-enter at any point we choose. The moment this machine exists, everything changes. Governments panic. Scientists argue. Religions react. Billions of people suddenly face questions they never expected to ask. If you could visit the past, would you? Should you? And what happens when billions of people want the same power? Imagine the first humans who test this machine. Their vision blurs. Their body stretches. Light bends around them. They feel like they're falling without moving. Then silence. They open their eyes, and they're in another year. Maybe the year 1500. Maybe the year 2500. Maybe the moment they were born. The shock alone would be overwhelming. The brain has no reference for such a feeling. And then the fear sets in. Because they quickly realize something: the past isn't empty. The future isn't still. And the present isn't guaranteed. Traveling through time instantly creates paradoxes, logical problems that break reality. The first is the famous grandfather paradox. If you travel back and stop your grandparents from meeting, you erase your own birth. But if you're never born, how did you travel back in time? That loop cannot be solved. Then there's the bootstrap paradox. Imagine you go back in time and hand Shakespeare one of his future plays. He publishes it. It becomes famous. Centuries later, you read it and take it back to him. Who actually wrote the play? You didn't. He didn't. The story came from nowhere. And then the butterfly effect, the idea that changing one tiny thing in the past, even stepping on an insect, could dramatically change the future. Every action becomes a loaded weapon pointed at the timeline. If time travel existed, the world wouldn't celebrate it, it would fear it. Every government on Earth would try to control it. Time travel isn't just power. It's infinite power. Control the past, and you control the future. Imagine a country going back in time to win a war it originally lost. Or erasing another country before it forms. This would lead to something terrifying: time wars. Imagine armies fighting in different centuries. Battles happening in the past that change the present. History rewriting itself over and over again. A time war would be the most destructive conflict ever imagined. And no one would even know it was happening. Because the moment one side wins, the entire timeline changes instantly. You might go to sleep in one version of the world, and wake up in another. Then there's the psychological horror of meeting yourself. If you travel back and meet your past self, or your future self, things get strange. You might not recognize each other. Your personalities could be different. And some theories say that interacting with yourself could cause a paradox that destroys the timeline. Scientists call this temporal instability. Some theories say the universe would block this from happening. Others say it would collapse instantly. To avoid paradoxes, some scientists believe that time travel wouldn't change the past at all. Instead, it would create alternate timelines. You travel back. You change something. But instead of altering your own timeline, you create a new one. A new universe. A new history. But there's a tragic twist: you can never return to your original world. Once you leave your timeline, you're gone forever. You become a visitor in a universe that isn't yours. And if humanity ever gained access to time travel, we know what would happen. Humans would abuse it. Companies would use it for profit. Criminals would use it to escape justice. Ordinary people would use it to cheat, make money, or fix personal regrets. Imagine someone going back to steal inventions before they're invented. Or rewriting history to make themselves rich or famous. The timeline would twist until it became unrecognizable. Humanity wouldn't survive long in such chaos. But time travel also has a deeply emotional side. People would want to see loved ones who passed away. They'd try to fix mistakes. Change heartbreaks. Say things they never said. People would get addicted to the past, addicted to fixing their memories, addicted to chasing a perfect life. But the more they chase perfection, the more they destroy the timeline. Perhaps this is why many scientists believe time travel to the past might be impossible. Maybe the universe is protecting itself. If changing the past destroys the future, if paradoxes break reality, then maybe the laws of physics are built to prevent it. Maybe time can bend, but not break. Maybe some doors are locked for a reason. So what if time travel was possible? Humanity would gain the greatest power in history, but it might be the last power we ever gain. Time is delicate. Time is dangerous. And time is not something we're ready to control. But dreaming about it, exploring it, imagining it, that's what makes us human. And maybe one day, far in the future, our descendants will look back at us and say, this is where the dream began. Thanks for watching Information World. If you enjoyed this journey through time, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and comment what mind-bending question you want next. Until next time, stay curious, stay aware, and remember, the timeline is always watching.